Hello, I'm Stephen Fry, and I have adored gadgets ever since I was knee-high to a space opera. Gadgets entertain us, they connect us, they educate us, they impress us, and of course sometimes they frustrate us. But whichever way you look at them, they make the world a much, much better, and dare I say, happier place. So, come into my world as I, along with some of my friends, reveal a feast of magnificent gadgets that will provide for a fun and stress-free existence. It's taking me to a happy place. Some will be from the future. Oh my God. Some from the past.
And how long have I got to stand here for?
About 4 hours. Some are gadgets you can only dream of owning.
That's incredible.
And simple gizmos you can buy today that will change the way you live your life tomorrow. Marvellous. And every week I'm going to be creating my very own super gadget, the ultimate gadget of its kind. Well, I'll be giving it a go. Oh no! Consider me your humble servant, your knight in crumpled corduroy, your gadget man. Tonight it's all about the gadgets that can make work quicker, easier, and most importantly, more fun. Britain's most famous boss, Lord Sugar, helps me find the fastest smartphone. You accent it. Brilliant. Well done. And I attempt to build the ultimate skiving gadget, a robot lookalike that will do my work for me. Will I be triumph? Or I've been laughed off the stage. Well, there's no doubt that gadgets have revolutionized our domestic chores. These little things can shuffle around all day cleaning up my crumbs. But when it comes to the 9-to-5 job, the jury's still out as to whether technology is freeing us or enslaving us. Gadgets make work inescapable. Emails and stress can now arrive 24 hours a day. But I think we're missing a trick. Gadgets shouldn't be making work less enjoyable. They should be making work more enjoyable. To help me test the technology that can make work fun, I'm off to the gang at the Innocent Drinks Company. They are my gadget guinea pigs. Hello? Hello. I've come with productivity devices to make your working life easier, more efficient, and we hope quicker. We've got some interesting things in here which I hope you'll enjoy. Let's have a look. We'll start with the Live Scribe pen. I think you're going to adore this. Have a go with it. Just play it and see what happens. An infrared camera in the tip tracks the pen's movement, while a microphone inside records every sound.
What's it now?
Once your meeting is over, everything can be uploaded to your computer.
Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool.
What's your view?
It saves time.
Yeah.
So you're not having to like retype everything since already there. So yeah.
And as it feels like a pen, it's quite easy to use and lightweight as well.
Brilliant. Well done. Smelly. What? What about what you've written? If even writing is too much effort, then this voice recognition software might be for you. It turns the spoken word into text. But how accurate is it?
Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal.
Well, it managed to mistranscribe Vanilla Ice's words of wisdom there, but the program should become more accurate as it adjusts to how you speak. That's probably good enough. Your laughter may not be helping. That's very impressive, because that's not normal everyday business English, is it?
Yep, no.
Do we get a thumbs up for it?
I don't know if we need to use it in everyday business.
Because you're not typing fast, and it's probably...
Yeah.
If you can touch type, it's probably quicker to do that.
Now think of all the wasted minutes spent waiting for the office kettle to boil. This deluxe Danish coffee machine should put paid to that. I'm going to run myself a cappuccino. Let's hope it works. Start now. It connects to an iPhone via Wi-Fi, allows you to order a drink remotely, and takes 15 seconds to make a cup. Oh, I had a good beat.
Make sure there's a glass then.
Yes, there is a glass there. Look at it. There it is. It's magic. It's working. I That's good. That's very good, actually. That frees up an extra few minutes to browse some of your favorite websites. But if you find yourself straying into dodgy territory, then the USB stealth switch is just what you need. A single tap subtly hides the web page you're looking at when the boss walks by. Say it again, sorry. Oh, yes, good spreadsheet. I like it. Yeah. Just for a minute, I thought this was robotic vision, but it was I was mistaken. Hold on, carry on. It even removes the evidence from the toolbar.
I think you need to work on the leg action a bit, though.
Yeah, it's a bit jerky, isn't it? Yeah.
But perhaps the ultimate office gadget is this. It's part pillow, part hat. The product of a Spanish design studio, it lets you have a power nap at your desk.
You look great, don't worry about that. Yeah, you can put your hands there on top of your head and just... How cool is that? You look like a strange Stephen Moffat-inspired Dr. Who monster, but it is comfortable.
Shutting off the outside world for 20 minutes can apparently increase productivity by 30%. It's a gadget that truly makes the desk job more pleasurable. My work here is done. But who needs an office when gadgets make it so easy to work from home? There's one thing in particular I rely on. Skype. Why bother traipsing into town to meet my agent when I can video conference for free?
Hello, Christian, how are you?
I'm good, Stephen. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. I just wanted to call you quickly so that you could tell me what my upcoming diary looks like.
You're going to finish the play in February. Then we've got 2 more documentaries, another session of QI. Yeah. Then after that, we've got the Hobbit reshoots. We're going to put in the Golden Joystick Awards too. Don't forget about that. Yeah. And then another major documentary. Plus, you have to write your book.
With at least 3 engagements every day, I really do need a gadget that can lend a helping hand.
Let's get to work. Hey, there's one.
That gives me an idea. Thank you, my little robotic friend. It's long been a dream to have robots do all the hard work for you. These days, a robot powered by a smartphone has enough intelligence to solve a Rubik's Cube in 5 seconds, quicker than any human. Some robots have enough dexterity to allow a doctor to perform surgery remotely, and some have completely lifelike facial features. I'm sure if I combined all of those elements, I could create a robot that could carry out my work for me.
Call me crazy, but I rather like the idea of having a sort of life-size, lifelike robotic version of myself, a kind of humanoid doppelganger. It's the ultimate skiving gadget when you think about it.
So, I've asked the Gadget Man Robotics Division to create a fake fry. Something that is so advanced, I can control it from home and send it to work instead. It's a job for special effects expert Simon Rose, who's worked on films like Star Wars and took a cast of my face for The Hobbit. I hope he errs on the side of flattery. Now, there's only one person I know who's as big a Gadget fan as me, and I'm off to his private office to see if he'll be impressed by some of my business gadgets.
One name looms large when you think of work and technology. A man whose company helped fuel the boom in home computing in Britain. A man whose company became the head supplier of set-top boxes in Europe. A man also who thought there was no future in the iPod. Peer of the realm, no less. Lord Sugar will see me now. Oh, your lordship.
Hello.
Hello there.
How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thanks for giving us your time.
Good.
The first things I want Alan Sugar to help me test are a couple of the latest smartphones, the sort of things that have become an essential part of this workaholic's life.
I now work 16 hours a day because this thing is beside me all the time. Yeah. And so at night, relaxing, watching TV at home, you're forever getting ping, ding, 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 like this. My wife was, put that bloody thing down, will you? So who are you talking to this time of night? Who are you dealing with this time? Here's the funny bit. She's now got a Samsung Note. and she's worse than me.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
she's playing around, and she's talking to all the grandchildren and all that stuff.
Now, Lord Sugar, I've got the latest Nokia phone. Nokia is the second biggest mobile manufacturer in the world, and this is the 920. In fact, it's the first one in Britain. This is the new Windows 8.
Really?
So, just have a play with it, actually. I mean, you can see, as you slide up, everything's tile-based, so there are tiles with your contacts.
Tiles, yeah.
So once you've signed in...
They've already got a blooming advert in. They're sponsored by a drinks manufacturer. They don't mess about.
They don't do that. I, on the other hand, I have this, which is the Samsung Notebook 2. And what I thought we'd do is just try to see how easy it is to use without having used before, because these days you don't expect to use a manual, you expect things to be intuitive and natural.
So we're going to have a race and see who can download Twitter, take a picture and tweet it first. It's the perfect test of each phone's usability.
Right, Twitter, there we are.
Lord Sugar sneakily takes the lead by accessing Twitter directly from his web browser.
Ah, I see, cheating.
No, I'm not cheating.
You've got to download the official app. That's
I
the
don't
point.
know how to do that.
That's what I've been doing.
Oh, right. Well, you're cleverer than me these days. I'm just a silly boy from Hackney.
Right.
Meanwhile, my app has downloaded and there's a chance for me to catch up.
Where's the underscore on this keyboard? I can't find the underscore. Now, this is ridiculous. Someone help me here. They've got to have an underscore. They've got a hyphen.
So they will have. If you press and hold the hyphen, what happens?
Oh, look, I've got the keyboard here. I've got
If you press and hold the hyphen.
got that there.
Yeah, press and hold. Does that do it?
Ah, good man.
But then there's another problem that helps put me in the lead.
Got my bleeding password.
Ah, now that's unfortunate.
Ivor.
I take advantage of his lordship's unscheduled pit stop and start composing my tweet.
What is the Twitter password?
As soon as I'm going to find a minion who might have remembered it for him.
I changed it recently. Because a hacker got it.
Alan's back in the race. Now it's time to test the cameras and upload our photographs.
If you look at me, fabulous.
Right, let's take a picture of you. There, sir. A picture of
Image
you.
stabilization means taking a high-quality picture should be child's play.
No, let's take a picture of me. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
On your right hand, where your finger is, that, but no, your right hand there.
That one.
I reckon. No?
Yeah, could be.
Actually,
I had written my tweet and hit send, but Lord Sugar battles on.
it doesn't seem to have sent at all, which is slightly worrying.
My tweet had got stuck in the system, letting his lordship back into the race.
You have sent it. Brilliant. Well done.
See?
Fantastic.
Go on.
Well, this one just hasn't.
The old boy's done it.
Well, I should know better than to take on Alan Sugar at something technical, and I declare you the winner of this particular competition. I am truly beaten by the Blue Baron.
Yeah, nice enough phone. But of course, no one will ever take you away from your love of Apple. Well, you're a dedicated follower of fashion.
I am.
Things would
So,
say.
you don't say of a dog, how many tricks could it do?
Yeah, but-
You say how much do you love it?
But what about their aerial conking out when you was part of the aerial on the iPhone 4? What about that one then? How did they get out of that? If that was Amstrad, I'll tell you what, we would have been bloody slaughtered. Anne Robinson would have had me over the coals over that. You've put a product on the market and it doesn't work as a phone.
It didn't
And
work.
you have to
The
put
point
your
is, it was all anti-Apple propaganda. None of them were taken back. There wasn't a single one taken back.
They quickly made a plastic band to put around the bloody elastic band.
Nobody used it.
Mine elastic
Nobody
band.
used
Give
it.
it an elastic band.
Nobody used it because
Oh dear. But at least we've proved that these days even complex phones can be mastered in just a few minutes.
Inventor Tom, can you
Join us in a moment when Lord Sugar and one of his star apprentices help me test the device that lets you sleep on the job.
Yes.
you see that it's inspired him already.
And we find out if my own personal robot is up to the task of presenting an award in front of a live audience. Welcome back. This week, I'm looking at the gadgets that make work much more pleasurable. And my gadget man boffins are building my own robotic double to stand in for me at an upcoming awards ceremony. If all goes according to plan, I'll be able to control him from my living room.
Hello. Right.
For now, I'm with Alan Sugar, the godfather of work gadgets. He's opened up his archives just for me to show off the retro devices made by his company that truly revolutionized how we worked. Like this word processor.
That was a game changer. 1984, 1985. This was the transition from typewriters to word processing. 399 quid, the whole
With the
lot.
dot matrix printer.
Offices bought them.
Yeah.
We really got caught with our trousers down, not realising.
So you actually didn't have enough to go around enough to sell.
Now have a look at this. Believe it or not, it's what laptops looked like in 1992.
Football journalists love this.
Oh, right.
They loved it. They took it to the game and and then the early days of modems, they plugged something in there,
Right.
and Lineker scored its famous goal against whoever.
Straight to the copy desk, yeah.
But there's another retro gadget in his office that's caught my eye.
This here is the first iPod. But basically what it was a way of putting all your music into one machine.
Yeah.
What you've got here is like a jukebox.
Oh my god, and that's for CDs.
So you put your CDs in there. As you put your CDs in, you press a couple of buttons, whatever it is, and you play, and it starts to play the thing.
I think it's stunning. I'd actually love one. I think that'd be wonderful.
If we put something down there, you can sling it around your neck with a big pair of Koss headphones.
Yes.
And of course, the market trader in his lordship can't resist trying to hawk his latest wares.
This is a revolution in television.
So what's different about this?
Well, effectively, this is a Freeview box, but there's a significant difference. Whereas you go forward here 7 days, which is nothing new.
Right.
Okay. What you can do here is you see the time where we are
Yes.
now? Now, we can go back 7 days.
To be fair, Virgin's TiVo already has this function on subscription, and there are upfront costs for YouView.
All the major broadcasters in Britain have subscribed to this system.
Well, they're
haven't they?
shareholders.
So they are the actual shareholders. So
It's the only company
we're not
I've been-
advertising you by bigging up this
it's the
system.
only
It is
company I've been involved in where I'm not allowed to make a profit.
That's obviously a frightful prospect for the poor fellow. Luckily, I've brought some stress-relieving gadgets with me.
Well, the real classic, the icon of executive stress relief is this good old Newton's cradle, isn't it? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah.
This is actually designed and brought into the market by a friend of mine called Richard Longcraig, who was the director on Tomorrow's World.
Very addictive.
Yeah, but there are more expensive ones. I wonder if you'd be tempted to put these into your offices. I've got an extraordinary thing to show you now. Here's an executive stress reliever.
Companies like Google are installing this kind of thing to refresh their staff. A sleeping pod.
What is it? It looks like an MRI scan.
It does look like a scanner, fMRI scanner.
It comes equipped with a mattress, DAB radio, and magazine rack. A true sanctuary.
So can I tempt you in on it?
No, absolutely
Really not?
not. I mean, I don't care if Google do use them.
They do?
Maybe they were the bloke who was in there when their share price dipped £18 billion when he was in there. He had to go in there and relax.
So I get in and experience it.
Well, you could do if you wish.
Well, too much.
That's him gone. That's him gone for the day.
So it's pleasant enough.
Relax. Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm just looking at your fifth vertebrae now. The next question you're going to ask me is, would I have this in my organisation? The answer is no. No. Maybe
I sort of guessed that.
Maybe to store some archives in or something like that. Inventor Tom, can you come
Oh,
here?
Tom, yes.
Excellent.
Hi.
Get in there. Get in
You-
there.
you'll be on for this, won't you?
Tell me if you're inspired. It inspires us. Head first. Head
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Oh, this is actually quite nice.
Okay.
It is, isn't it?
I feel invention's coming, Lord Sugar.
Yeah.
You see that? It's inspired him already.
Yes. Right. Come on. Back to
What
work.
you could do is
Right
a bit of a drawer of
Right,
those.
don't get too excited because we're not having one. Back
You
to
can
work.
sleep on the floor as usual. I thought it wasn't very you.
Well, I may not have tempted Lord Sugar to bunk off work, but my ultimate skive was fast approaching. The plan was to send a robotic version of me to a Video Games Awards that evening to hand out a gong, affording me the night off. 300 hours of sculpting and painting had produced a lifelike head made of silicon that uses real human hair from Russia and eyebrows made from, I kid you not, squirrel fur. 2 half-horsepower electric motors drive the robot, and state-of-the-art animatronic actuators move the mouth. I'll speak into a microphone, and using an internet connection, my voice should be transmitted through the robot live to the audience, allowing me to do the bare minimum. The big night is upon us. Comedian Ed Byrne is playing host to 800 bloggers, technology journalists and games designers. It's a daunting audience for my robot. As the awards get underway, I await my cue.
To present the handheld game of the year, I did promise you that we were going to have quite interesting presenters this year.
I should be able to see and hear what's going on thanks to a camera buried in my robotic chest, and it will all be controlled via everyday Wi-Fi. The crowning glory is this, the world's most advanced robotic hand with 24 types of movement. One day it will be used by bomb disposal experts and unmanned space missions. For now, I just hope this prototype is developed enough to shake the winner's hand.
But here goes the moment of truth. It'll either be triumph or I've been laughed off the stage. I'm actually rather nervous. Not for me, but for my couple.
And to present the award, I have a very special guest, but not quite like you've seen him before.
Showtime.
Take you all! How is everyone? Ed, my dear boy, how wonderful to see you here at the Golden Joystick Awards, and in their 30th anniversary, no less. How are you? You well?
I'm very well indeed. I like it. The robotic look suits you, it has to be said.
Thank you very much indeed. I do look good. Better than the real me, I reckon.
This is genuinely Stephen Fry.
Controlling this is watching you through a camera and is speaking to you. I can prove this.
Anybody want to ask a question live here? Anything at all? Anyone at all? Who is the president?
Who's the president?
Barack Obama.
It's proper.
So, we must get to the business at hand. Show me the name of the winner. Yes, I can see it through my robotic lenses. It's Uncharted Golden Abyss. Congratulations. Well, hold up. There you are. Hello. Hold up. Very worthy recipient. Would you like to shake my hand or lick me or fondle me? Anything you want. Absolutely fine by me. Fantastic. Well done, sir. Congratulations.
Come in between. Let's have a photo. Let's have a you stand.
There we are. Well done. Thank you. I must be off now. So enjoy the rest of the day, everyone. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. No hanging around backstage. No talking to the client. It's the ultimate sculling.
There's no doubt that there are plenty of gadgets out there that make work less of a chore, but Fry 2 D2 is my favorite because it gives us a glimpse into the future. We spend 1,800 hours a year at work, and I'm now convinced we're just a few years away from robots being able to share the load.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Next time, it's all about gadgets designed to do nothing but entertain you. Oh yes, genius! Jeremy Clarkson helps me test the future of pub games.
Whoa, eat my balls!
And I'll be attempting to turn a building into the world's biggest multiplayer video game.
We're about to make history.
Okay, tomorrow night from 9 o'clock, Heston Blumenthal's Pints and Pie, Larget, for the perfect night down your local. Now, new show coming up. Perfect if you want to castrate bulls with your very own hands. Sean Locke and John Richardson go west in a quest to become real men.